Though 94% of life on Earth is aquatic, about 2/3 of all marine life remains unidentified. 90% of all volcanic activity occurs in the oceans. In 1993, scientists located the largest known concentration of active volcanoes on the seafloor in the South Pacific. This area, the size of New York State, hosts 1,133 volcanic cones and seamounts. At the deepest point in the ocean, the pressure is more than 8 tons per square inch, or the equivalent of one person trying to support 50 jumbo jets. Most of the oxygen in our atmosphere comes from tiny marine plants in the ocean, specifically phytoplankton, kelp, and algal plankton. Scientists estimate they're responsible for around 70% of the atmosphere's oxygen. Less than 5% of the ocean has been explored, according to the National Ocean Service. It is a tradition in Japan to eat KFC for Christmas. The official story from KFC Japan says that Okawara, the manager of Japan's first KFC, went to a Christmas party dressed as Santa Claus, and when the kids loved it, he was inspired to create the Christmas specials. Jingle Bells was originally a song about Thanksgiving in 1857. It was also the first song ever played in space. Bing Crosby's version of White Christmas is the highest-selling single of all time with more than 50 million copies sold around the world. The first batch of eggnog originated from medieval Britain's drink, posset, a hot milky ale-like drink. The city of Vancouver, Canada claims to be the birthplace of the first ugly Christmas sweater party. Coffee beans grow on a bush. They are actually the pit of a berry, which makes them a fruit. Coffee beans are only called beans because of the resemblance, they're actually berries. During the 17th century Ottoman Empire, it was believed that coffee contained mind-altering effects. The ruler of this period believed it to be a type of narcotic and banned it from public consumption. The word espresso comes from the Italian and means expressed or forced out. Espresso is made by forcing very hot water under high pressure through finely ground, compacted coffee. The world consumes about 2.25 billion cups of coffee each day. Coffee naturally contains caffeine, which is a stimulant, and temporarily increases the metabolism. Some fitness trainers even advise drinking coffee before a workout to maximize fat-burning potential. A tattoo is actually in the dermis, which is the second layer of skin. The cells of the dermis are significantly more stable than the cells in the epidermis, with minor fading and dispersion for a person's entire life. It only takes 3 days for inner lip tattoos to heal due to the rapid regeneration of the cells. Because of this, they will likely fade in 1 to 5 years. When having a tattoo laser removed, black is the easiest color to remove because it absorbs more laser waves, while green and yellow are the most difficult to remove. Samuel O'Reilly invented tattoo machines around the late 19th century. He based his design on the autographic printer, an engraving machine invented by Thomas Edison. They have not changed much since then. When starting an apprenticeship, aspiring tattoo artists usually practice on fruit. Grapefruit, oranges, and lemons are the closest texture to human skin. When lightning strikes, it produces a chemical reaction on the surface of the Earth that creates ozone, the same oxygen compound that protects the atmosphere. It is ozone that produces the uniquely pleasing smell that looms just after a thunderstorm. Unlike many substances, water expands as it freezes. An ice cube takes up about 9% more volume than the water used to make it. Although you may consider gold to be rare, there is enough gold in the Earth's crust to cover the land surface of the planet knee-deep. There is about 0.4 pounds or 200 grams of salt, sodium chloride, in the average adult human body. The human body contains enough graphite to produce approximately 9,000 pencils.